like what he's starting to fucking do. I know what I'm doing.
I feel like it's a fair accusation. You are no one to judge me.
We're headed to check out the Seattle CHOP or CHAZ zone, Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone or Organized Protest Area, just to go and see what it's really all about. We've seen the media, we've seen what's on the news, all the violence, all the craziness, but I think there's definitely more to be seen, and so hopefully we can see really what's happening, see what the community is. So we're entering Seattle now. We're back to my old stomping grounds. Went to Seattle University, and you know, up on Capitol Hill, that's where we were. That's where we went out. That's where all the action happens. So it'll be interesting to see what's going on. But we're gonna go there with our intention of grounding, of peace. Hopefully we can rub off on some people there, because I know tensions is high, energy level is high. You can see up front they've got some road blocked off already. So yeah, people setting up camp here. Wow, this is quite the area.
Because I told you multiple times I was sick of telling you it has to go. You don't like what you say.
Does anybody have a vehicle?
Get a vehicle, we need to take you to the hospital. You're not coming. He's starting to fucking do. I know what I'm doing.
Well, we tried to get him out peacefully. We attempted to call mental health clinics, mental health hotlines, everyone that we could find, as well as the fire department. They refused to give him service. Right now, we are currently, after walking him out multiple times, we are putting him in one of our cars and taking him to the medical professionals ourselves. We know he needs mental help. We refuse to believe that bullets can solve problems like this. So we are taking him to the medical professionals who can. Okay? Please stay safe. Please stay safe.
You're trying to bring him up on there, on his own little crazy agenda. I take note, he's the same guy standing in front of the UFC most weekends, denouncing, you know, fucking LGBTQ people and everybody else who doesn't believe as he does. And then he wants to go over here and manipulate the homeless to go up there and hurt themselves. When they're obviously, these guys are obviously vulnerable. That's fucked up. People need to really reflect on that. Okay? Because it's just Black Lives Matter, it's also the mentally ill also matter as well.
So you've probably seen some people that are open carrying and that are armed. They are part of the same volunteer security de-escalation medical volunteer team that has been manning the barricades and all the perimeters and pointing out any instances of assault, physical harassment, or reporting diabetic seizures that have been happening or overdoses. They are all the same volunteer medical de-escalation team that has been here since day one. Okay? So they're here because the threat level has been raised because last night there was a shooting, or early this morning there was a shooting with one mortality.
Did you just accuse me of assaulting that man?
You forcefully grabbed his speaker from his hands and were fighting around. That physical altercation only further endangers everything else we're doing. So I really need you to internalize that.
I was trying to liberate his speaker for the cause.
It doesn't help.
I was not assaulting him. I do not appreciate him being accused of that. I do not feel like that's a fair accusation, and you are no one to judge me, Javier.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
I invite you to not engage in any other physical altercations.
Not touch him, but I actually know what I'm doing, and I've been around several security.
But the thing is, it is with another person.
I know. I'm from this neighborhood
Yeah,
too.
like, it's really unpredictable, so it's super important that we don't engage in physically touching anyone.
It was purely safe. It was practice.
I understand you, and I would ask that you focus on your impact.
Anyways, somebody else, a white gentleman, choked me right behind me when I was trying to escort him safely out, and nobody had my back.
I did.
As a queer trans person of color, I need my community to have my back.
As a trans Puerto Rican woman,
Yes.
I hear you, and I'm sorry, and it's harder for us to identify and help with situations if people engage in physical force, which is why it's super important that we just do not invite that conversation whatsoever.
Back
Sorry.
Q Patrol.
But it really does.
I wasn't
Bring back
Q Patrol.
Q. Bring
I
back
wasn't
Q
Crip
Patrol.
But it didn't last because people were stupid.
Bring back Q Patrol.
Any other questions? Hi.
Which is able to save your soul. Hearers of the word are not hearers only, deceiving yourselves. Jesus, He gives life and life more abundantly. He saw the other slaves were slaves to sin, and the slaves were going to die in the house forever. But the Son does, and if the Son sets you free, you shall be free indeed. You shall know.
Seen it for yourselves. Overall, just a very peaceful place, but of course the energy tension was high. You could definitely feel it, just with all the signs, all the images, all the artwork. Very moving. And of course we've seen some action there. From just, appearances, seeing what was happening, you could make 100 different conclusions, right? Just like how we did. We made an assumption. And, after actually being there, being able to talk to the people there, hearing what was really going on, it was like, oh, okay, it wasn't that bad. There wasn't really any violence. The two guys weren't like hitting each other, violently hurting each other. They were just kind of holding on to each other because one of them didn't want the other to be there. And so, violence is definitely not the answer. And there was a lot of people there that was telling the one guy to let him go and just let him be. It just kind of goes to show you, just with the media, right? You've been seeing on the news, the mainstream media, about what's happening, and the president saying that they're going to bring the military into Seattle because Seattle is being overtaken by these terrorists. And so that's why we came down here. We really had to see what was going on. By no means these, the protesters and the people in the zone are terrorists. They just feel like it's a safe haven for them to educate the public, educate the world about this situation. And they're taking a stand. They're tired of it. And, you can make of what you want. So hopefully that allowed you to have a little bit more perspective on the Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone. Just here to share and really just unveil the truth of what's happening here around the world. And Seattle is right in our backyard, so we thought we could, just be able to get down there and document it. And see you guys next time.